Let's say the feature branch workflow. The core idea behind the feature branch workflow is that all feature development should take place in a dedicated branch instead of main branch. This encapsulation makes it easy for multiple developers to work on a particular feature without disturbing the main code base. It also means the main branch will never contain broken code, which is a huge advantage for continuous integration environment. So let's see how it works. Feature branch workflow assumes a central repository and main represents the official project history. Instead of committing directly on the local main branch, developers create a feature branch every time they start work on a new feature. Feature branch should have descriptive names. The idea is to give a clear, highly focused purpose to each branch. Git makes no technical distinction between the main branch and the feature branches, so developers can edit, stage, and commit changes to a feature branch. In addition, feature branch can be pushed to the central repository. This makes it possible to share a feature with other developers without touching any official code. Since main is the only special branch, storing several feature branches on the central repository doesn't pose any problems. Of course, this is also a convenient way to back up everybody's local commits. So let's see the steps which we follow. The first is to start with the main branch. All feature branches are created of the latest code state of a project. This guide assumes this is maintained and updated in main branch. So this is the command we use to start with the main branch: git checkout, git checkout main, git fetch origin, and git reset. After that, create the repository and create a new branch. This switches the report, create repository switches the report to the main branch. Then it pulls the latest commits and resets the repo's local copy of main to match the latest version. Then the create new branch uses a separate branch for each feature or issue you work on. After creating a branch, check it out locally so that any changes you will make will be on that branch. So we are doing git checkout hyphen b new branch, or else we can give git branch and the new branch name to create a branch, and git checkout and the branch name to switch to that branch. This checks out a branch called new branch based on the main, and here hyphen b flag tells git to create a branch if doesn't exist already. So after this we need to update, add, commit, and push changes on this branch. Edit stage and commit changes in the usual fashion, building up the feature with as many commits as necessary. Work on the feature and make commits like we would any time we use git. When ready, we need to push our commits, then update the feature branch on Bitbucket. So this is the command we use. First we need to check the git status on which branch we are, then we need to add the file, then commit the changes with the commit message. After that, push feature branch to remote. It's a good idea to push the feature branch up to the central repository. This serves as a convenient backup when collaborating with other developers. This would give them access to view commits to the new branch. So this is the command we're using: git push hyphen new origin, then the new feature name, that is new branch name. This command pushes new feature to the central repository, and the hyphen new flag adds it as a remote tracking branch. After setting up the tracking branch, git push can be invoked with any parameter to automatically push the new feature branch to the central repository. So after doing all this, we need to merge our pull request and give the pull request. So before we merge, We have to resolve the merge conflicts if others have made changes to the repo. When our pull request is approved and conflict free, we can add our code to the main branch, merge from pull request in the bit bucket. So, the pull request, aside from isolating feature development, branches make it possible to discuss changes via pull request. Once someone completes a feature, they don't immediately merge it into main. Instead, they push the feature branch to the central server and file a pull request asking to merge their additions into main. This gives other developers an opportunity to review the changes before they become a part of the main code base. Code review is a major benefit of pull request, but they are actually designed to be a generic way to talk about code. Once a pull request is accepted, the actual act of uh, publishing a feature is much the same as the centralized workflow. Pull request can be facilitated by product repository management solutions like Bitbucket Cloud or Bitbucket Server. So this is the actual process in the feature branch workflow. Uh, Let me demonstrate practically. This video, let's learn about the feature branch workflow. So what I'm going to do is, what actual feature branch will do is, as we have already seen, feature branch workflow assumes a central repository that might be main or master. Instead of touching the code in directly in the main branch, developer need to create a feature branch and develop his code in the feature branch. Then he has to push the code to the main. So what he do is, first we need to create a new repository. So I'm giving repository name as feature branch workflow. So this is my repository name, and I'm going to add a readme file. Then I'm creating directory here, repository. So we have created a repository. Let me add some file here. Create new file. So I'm giving test name, this one file name as test.txt. Here I'm going to enter hi. Let's see feature branch workflow. So let's say this is my code, or this is my statement. So I'm going to commit changes. Commit changes. So here you can see it has test text file. So what I'm going to do is, I need to copy the URL of this repository. Just a minute. Let me open my FB workflow. Then I'll copy the URL. So I copied it now, and I'm going to my local. So here I have FB workflow new folder created. Inside this folder nothing is there, so I'm going to clone it now. So let me open the terminal. So I need to clone it now. So I'm giving git clone, then the URL. I need to paste it here. So I'm giving paste. You can see repository URL here. When we clone it, we will get the file here. Repositories clone here. Let me open. It has been cloned now, you can see. So when I open it, you can see a readme file and test file here. So now what developer do is he want to add some features to this file. So what he is going to do is, let's open here. So let's see the status now. Git status now. So before that, let me go to the FB. So let's FB workflow. So I'm giving here workflow slash cd FB workflow slash. I need to go inside it. So I'm inside this directory now, working directory. So I'm checking git status now. You can see git status, we are on main branch. So we need not to uh, do it on main branch. So we are creating a feature branch. So let me create git branch. Let's say branch name as FB. So it has been created. So now I'm giving git checkout dot FB. So it has been shifted to FB branch now. Let's see git status now. You can see we are on FB branch. So what we are going to do is, let's see git log. If I give git log, you can see test file and initial commit here. So we are going to change this test file. So I'm giving vi test dot text. So the file will open now. So what now I need to add some extra lines to this. So what I'm doing is, so let's see feature branch workflow. Created feature branch and working on it. This is my new line, so I'm going to save it. So now if we check the content, test.text, sorry, cat test.text, you can see here hi, let's see feature branch. This is the thing which I have edited uh, in the uh, in our file. So I'm going to add it to the staging area. Git add, then I'm going to commit git commit -m um, modified file, let's say test file. So this is my commit message. So let's see git status now. You can see we are on FB branch, and if I give git log -- one line, you can see modified test file on the FB branch. So it's still taking time. So let's wait for 2 minutes, like, because laptop got slowed. So what I'm going to give is git log again. You can see modified test file here, what we have committed. So after that I'm going to push it. So git push u origin, which is our new branch. So you can see here, when we gave git push -u origin FB, it has pushed. So what we get in our git URL is, you can git GUI is, you can see FB had recent pushes 30 seconds ago. So we need to pull request, compare and pull request. So I'm giving compare and pull request here. So before that, let's see the test file once. Oh, let's open the test file once. You can see let's see feature branch workflow. So after seeing it, let's compare and pull request. So create pull request. You can see checking for availability here. Then after that, this branch has no conflicts with the base branch. If we does not face any merge conflict, so at last we will get this notification like this branch has no conflicts with the base branch. As I have already shown you the merge conflict and how to resolve it. So it is not having any merge conflict. So I'm directly going to merge pull request now. Then confirm merge. Yes, it is showing yes, pull request successfully merged and closed. So what we are going to do now is let's go back to our main page. So here you can see two branches here. You can see two branches here which we have created. FB branch you can see here and main branch. When I let me go to FB branch 1 and let's open the test message. So by taking the feature branch, we have changed the test file. You can see here, hi, let's see feature branch workflow, created feature branch and working on it. So after modifying this file, we have merged it with our main branch. So let me go to my main branch. Then open the test file. Sorry. Give me a second. So here, let me go to my main branch. Here is our main branch. I'm switching to my main branch. Let me refresh once. Yes, we are on main branch. So let me open the test file now. You can see the code has been merged. Hi, let's see feature branch workflow, created feature branch and working on it. Once we compare pull request, they will go to check our code and they'll go to check our code and check whether it is safe and it is needed to merge to our main branch. So after the approval, we are going to merge this. So at last, we the total process is we created a feature branch. Then first in the main branch we were having some file that is test.txt. We cloned it. Then we started creating a new branch which is feature branch. So in that feature branch we try to modify the test file. After modifying it, we gave a compare pull request. So after approving it, at last we merged the test file to the